Superman number 28 from DC Comics, written by Joshua Williamson and with the great art by Dan Mora. This is I really like this issue. There's some really great classic Superman elements in this issue. It starts off a new story arc, new storyline called Legion of Darkseid. This is Legion of Darkseid Part 1. And it starts off with Clark going back to Smallville, and he has a nice talk with Ma Kent, where he reminisces about his life, younger days, and she's giving him advice, and he's specifically thinking about his time with the Legion of Superheroes. I remember that title from way back when, called Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes. That was a great title, where he goes into the future and he meets all these young superheroes and has adventures with them and makes friends with them, and he's reminiscing about them. And then later on, as he's out all alone, as if on cue, Saturn Girl shows up. Only it's not exactly the Saturn Girl he remembers. He quickly discovers this is kind of like an evil version of Saturn Girl. He even says something like, "Oh, you're corrupted by Darkseid," and she in turn says, "No, I'm inspired by Darkseid," and it's like not good at all. She proceeds to attack him psychically, and he next thing you know, we see Lightning Lad and Cosmic Boy, two other Legion members, up in space attacking the Watchtower and killing the Justice League members. He rushes up there and way too late to save them. Obviously, very, very angry and despondent. And while he's up there, he realizes that now Martha Kent is vulnerable back on Earth, and she is also killed in a frightening way. It's some really Dan Mora's art really kind of shows this. Here we have Superman flying up, and obviously very angry about Justice League being killed. And then you have this shot of Martha basically being completely electrocuted, and Clark is just like, this is the end of the world here type thing. But then we realize that it's basically images projected onto his mind by Saturn Girl as a way to attack him, to sap his hope of and his will to fight, basically, so he doesn't fight Darkseid in the coming event. But it obviously doesn't work, and before she can proceed to attack him, continue the attack, Time Trapper shows up, and he whisks Clark away, much to Saturn Girl's chagrin. She's not very happy about that, as she can't complete her mission. So Time Trapper takes Superman to a pocket universe where things are hidden there. So he takes him to an earlier version of Smallville, where he meets, surprise, this is the end of the issue, he meets Superboy Prime, where apparently Time Trapper brings him there, and apparently so that Clark can join forces with Superboy Prime to fight this coming crisis. So we'll see that's basically the end of the issue. So we'll see what happens in the future as these two team up. There's also the very last panel with the Superboy Prime is interesting. He basically breaks the fourth wall and says, he's like winking to the reader. He's like, "You better be here next month to watch me save Superman and the Legion of Superheroes. I smell an event coming." And more on that event in later videos. Just a quick preview. It's called KO. So more on that coming soon. But that's the end of that. So the end of this issue. So a really great start to a new storyline called the Legion of Darkseid. I liked it a lot. I liked the kind of the calming before the storm of the calming events of him just having a really nice talk with Martha Kent at the beginning, and then things just kind of rev up really quick. And we'll see what happens in the next few issues as we lead up to the event. So really great issue. And I hope it continues. The art is just, as you come up to expect, incredible by Dan Mora. And I'm really hoping to continue to enjoy this title as we keep going with the storyline. So that's it for now, and I'll talk to you soon.